Thank you, 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 thank you. Kia ora, everyone. I'm Donnalouise, and thanks so much for being here. Today, I have a new to me brand. I've never done a Castorland Jigsaw puzzle before. I've seen them around, but they're very difficult to get in New Zealand. And this one was gifted to me from Puzzlesnz. I'll leave a link to their website in the description below. I will admit Puzzlesnz has just probably one of the best variety of jigsaw puzzle brands. Like, they'll have a few options for brands that we cannot get anywhere else. So I really do appreciate that. But they sent me this free of charge with a whole bunch of other puzzles. I did like an unboxing video haul. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below as well. And it was so nice of them because they get the support of the brand and they're like, just be honest. Tell us the truth. Did you like it? Yes or no? What did you enjoy? What didn't you enjoy? So I appreciate that there's never any pressure. I promise that I would never ever like say anything that I didn't truly mean on this channel. I think you all know me by now that I wear my emotions on my sleeve when it comes to jigsaw puzzles. It's so very obvious when I'm happy about a puzzle experience or when I'm not. But yeah, I'm excited to crack into this Castorland Jigsaw puzzle. So why don't we just change my camera angle, open the box, and have a look inside. Well, here we go. Let's have a look at the box. It's quite a large box for 1,000 pieces. I don't know if they reuse these boxes for their other sizes, like for say 2,000 pieces. But I do like the size of the image on the box. This one's called Santorini Lights. I have an honest question. When it comes to costs, like environmental costs, actual physical costs, like monetary costs, is it more cost effective overall to maybe make a smaller box and include a poster, or make a bigger box and use it for multiple size jigsaw puzzles? I honestly don't know. So the box, I think Castorland, their color is red. Just on the side here, we have the QR code, not the QR code, what are those things called now? The barcode, I guess the barcode. Now it does say it's produced by Castor, but I don't think it has like an artist accredited or a photographer. To me, this looks almost like a photograph that's been slightly like filtered. It's pretty, it's pretty. Their website is written here, castorland.pl. They're from Poland. Typical 1,000-piece dimensions, maybe a bit smaller, 68 by 47 centimeters. It is in the portrait direction, just more images of the puzzle on the various sides. And on the back of the box, which I think is very smart, they have samples of their other jigsaw puzzles and different piece counts. So 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And oh, there is a QR code right there. No idea what that is for. Maybe I should scan it. I will admit I've seen like some of these images before. They're used, like the artist will license their work to various brands. Again, their website if you're interested in checking them out. Overall, though, it's not typically my style of image of jigsaw puzzle. However, I could see something like this appearing like at a speed puzzling competition. I think it's going to be a bit tricky. I want to just flip all the pieces and have a go at it, see how I do. Now, taking the lid off the box, so you see, there's a lot of real estate left in that box for these pieces. It feels like there's plenty of room. So I do wonder if they use this box for, say, their 2,000. You could probably even get, well, it might be a little tight for a 3,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. I wish, of course, there would be a resealable bag. I'll open that nicely. Oh, it kind of ripped. Let's look at these pieces. So, oh, 2 pieces connected. Just off the bat, looks like a matte finish, maybe a nice smooth finish. There's maybe, I don't even want to say, there's not a shine. It's a matte. There's a little, oh, what's the word? I don't want to use shine or gloss or glare. It's matte with a little something on the top. The pieces feel nice and smooth. Cardboard backing. They may be a bit thin, to be honest. So I hope it's not too flimsy. These pieces are, well, just these two are stained together well enough. I mean, I was shaking it quite hard there. The pieces appear to be a bit smaller than say a standard 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle, which is reflected by the dimensions, because typically it's 70 by 50 centimeters. And this one was 68 by 47 centimeters. So yeah, I think overall the pieces are slightly smaller, but just grabbing at the pieces right here, I'm seeing a good variety of piece shapes. Let's see. So I got the 2-prong standard, the 2-prong adjacent, the 3-prong. I saw a 1-prong here. So it looks like there's a good variety of piece shapes. And to tell you the truth, what I like, it looks like the feet have different shapes. I don't know about the prongs though. Just looking quickly, it appears to me the prongs could be very similarly cut, just rounded. So that'll be interesting. This is quite a busy image, so I'm not expecting like a lot of false fits, but we'll see in the sky, definitely in the sky. So yeah, no puzzle dust that I can tell of whatsoever. It's interesting because the bottom of the box is the same as the back of the pieces. So make sure you don't forget any pieces in the bottom of the box. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. So I think I'm going to full flip and pull out the border and just, you know, enjoy just a relaxing, calming, puzzling experience. During the voiceover, I figured we'd talk about Santorini. Leave your comments below. What's your experience with Castorland Jigsaw puzzles? Now, what's interesting is that this was approximately $36 New Zealand dollars, which is a good price for a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. Ravensburgers start typically at $40 and up. So that's, you know, gives you an idea. But I'll let you know when I come back if I enjoyed the puzzling experience and if I enjoyed the pieces. And I hope you enjoy the voiceover. There you go. Where did I put those other 2 pieces that were connected? I disconnected them. Oh, well, that's all right. But yeah, we'll see how we go here. I'm curious. Although the pieces seem thin, they're not easily bendable. So that's good. They seem sturdy but thin. But I'll let you know how I feel about the cut and the fit after I do the puzzle. And yeah, during the voiceover, let's talk about Santorini. Okay, let's just crack right in.
Santorini, officially known as Thera, or maybe it's Thera, I'm not sure, is a Greek island in the southern Aegean Sea, about 200 kilometers southeast of its mainland. In 2021, a census showed that there were approximately 15,480 inhabitants, and the area is approximately 72 square kilometers, so it's not that big. So here are some interesting facts about Santorini. First of all, during the Neolithic era, the island was called Strongoli. Hopefully I'm pronouncing all these names correctly. I won't keep repeating that, but I'm sure I'm going to mispronounce a lot of things. Strongoli had a meaning of round shape. Now, years later, the island's name was changed to Calliste, meaning the most beautiful one. And then after the Greek independence, it was referred to as Thera after its capital city. Now, the name Santorini is a contraction of the words Santa and Irene for Saint Irene. And that's the name of the old cathedral in the village of Perissa. Now, technically, Thera remains the official name for the island still today. The population expands quite enormously over the summer months. It peaks in July and August. And even though there's technically only like 15,500 residents, there are approximately like 2 million tourists that are estimated to visit Santorini each year. It is known for its number of churches. As is the case throughout all the islands of the area, Santorini is abundant with more than 600 temples of all shapes and sizes. Now, although most of them are really quite small, it is believed that there are more churches than residential houses on the island, and a lot of them are privately owned. Another interesting fact about Santorini is that the caldera of Santorini, it's the only inhabited one in the world. It is one of the few places on Earth where cave houses and architectures are saved on volcanic soil. The Santorini caldera is a large, mostly submerged caldera located in the southern Aegean Sea, about 120 kilometers north of Crete in Greece. Now, a caldera is a cauldron-like hollow shape that is formed shortly after like a volcanic eruption and the magma chamber is emptied. I do believe that Taupo, which is a town in the North Island of New Zealand, it has a big, beautiful lake. If I'm not mistaken, it is a lake that is filled over a caldera. I need to go look that up. Santorini is thought to be one of the possible locations for Atlantis. This is likely because historians have noticed the Minoan settlement of Akrotiri. Did I say that correctly? Have noticed the Minoan, Minoan settlement of Akrotiri, Akrotiri. It was discovered on the island of Santorini, was a developed settlement that was destroyed around 1500 BC due to the strong eruption of the Santorini volcano, matching the myth of Plato. Oh, okay, interesting. The entire island of Santorini is actually a volcanic rock. It has taken thousands of volcanic eruptions for the island to be formed. In the last 400,000 years, the Santorini volcano has erupted over 100 times. Due to its volcanic nature, you can enjoy spending time on multicolored beaches during your holidays. There are the famous red beaches and also black and white beaches. That's insane. I saw some pictures online and it's gorgeous. These colors are just bright and wonderful. So my question to you all is, have you been to Santorini? Now, I had a comment here from Laura, one of our channel members, and she said that she had done this exact same image, but with a different brand. And it was the same image down to the sunset and everything. She said she would love to see Santorini one day. It looks lovely. Now, I've been to Greece, but I've never been to Santorini. Have you been? Did you enjoy it? Would you recommend going? And another topic here that just comes up because of Laura's comment is, should I try to find the same image on two different jigsaw puzzle brands and compare them? That would be so interesting, but I'd have to find the same image across two brands. So let me know. Have you done the same image, say on two different jigsaw puzzle brands? And if so, recommend them to me. And that's something I would like to try to do in the future. I think that would be lots of fun. I really enjoyed the image. I had a lot of fun doing this jigsaw puzzle, and it's not my typical style of image. And I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. It was just something different. And as you saw, I did a full flip, and I just casually grabbed pieces, built sections. It was a lot of fun. Now, one thing I did notice is that I'm using a new, brighter and better light to film. And because there's just, I still don't know the right word to use, just a slight little shine to the pieces, I noticed that my light was a bit too bright. So apologies if the video isn't the best. I did try to darken it and improve the colors, but I noticed in this lighter area here, it appeared like too bright on camera. So when I film future puzzles, I'll have to be conscious of that, if there's glare or not, and how bright I set that light, and I can always tone it down. Now I want to share with you another member's comment. So I asked the members about this puzzle before doing it, and yes, I have my handy dandy reading glasses. So this is from Married Bueno, and she said, I did my first Castorland about 2 months ago, and it was a 3,000 piece. It wasn't easy because it was a painting. Yeah, I mean, you know, I love illustrations, fun, clean line illustrations, then just kind of normal drawing illustrations, then perhaps photographs, not blurry photographs. I would say lower down on the scale for me would be paintings, like, you know, painterly, brushstrokey type of images, or blurry photographs. So I agree with you, paintings are very difficult. But she said she liked the brand. A couple false fits, but that was expected because of the image. Now that's the thing. Remember I commented I worried that the prongs were too similar. Would I have false fits? And sure enough, I did. So I would say be conscious of the image that you're getting for Castorland. Because of the prongs are very similar, I actually had two pieces for the longest time in the sky. Now, of course, the time lapse goes by pretty quickly, so it doesn't appear long, but I was like, I'm missing two pieces over here. Where are they? And I had them connected over on the other side. And I looked, I thought they fit perfectly, but sure enough, they also fit perfectly over there. So I did have some false fits in the sky. So depending on the image you're doing, because the prong shapes are very similar, you may well encounter false fits, which she encountered as well. She does say nice hold and sturdy pieces. I did find the pieces to be quite sturdy. And yeah, if you just look at that. Nice hold together, no problems. I mean, not every puzzle has to pass a pickup test, but that just goes to show, you know, the sturdiness and quality of the puzzle. So that was really good. It was easy to move sections around as well. Now, something she liked was the size of the puzzle. Quite a bit smaller than the Ravensburger 3000 piece, so it fit on her puzzle desk. Thank you so much, Mary, for sharing that with us. So that's one other thing I had noticed, was the dimensions were a few centimeters smaller than a standard 1000 piece. So if you do larger piece count jigsaw puzzles, that like gets bigger and bigger with the larger piece counts. So a 3000 piece could be significantly smaller than a standard Clementoni or Ravensburger 3000 piece, for example, which means you could fit it on a smaller surface. So that is nice, but the pieces are by no means small. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely do another Castorland jigsaw puzzle. My thing is that I don't really love a lot of the images, so I don't know what I would do next. And perhaps also it's the availability here in New Zealand, you know, what ones we have available. So I want to know from you all, have you done a Castorland jigsaw puzzle? Are there certain images or piece counts you enjoy from them? And would you recommend that I do another one if I could? And which size? I was really trying to look at like the 4,000 piece jigsaw puzzles. And maybe I'll see what other ones Puzzlesnz has in stock. They're just really difficult for me to get. But I would definitely do another one. I really enjoyed it. This was lots of fun. I really appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. And if you don't mind, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. It helps the channel grow. And as of filming this right now, I am tickled pink. We just went over 32,000 subscribers. I mean, I can't even say that with a serious face because it's like, I just don't believe it. Like, I don't believe it. So thank you. If I could say thank you 32,000 times, I would. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you. Until next time, ciao. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you.